Hi, welcome back to our channel, and today we'll be making inspirational picture frames. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to take our picture frame, sometimes they're a little difficult to get out, but the goal is to take the picture frame and take the paper out of the frame. So the paper will look like this. And the next step is we're going to trace this paper onto the scrap paper, the scrapbook paper. And sometimes the frames will fall apart, but we'll fix those later as we go along. So you will need a pencil for this or a marker, whichever one. The purpose of the tracing is to cut out. You want it to be the exact same size as whatever frame that you will put the scrap paper in. So after you cut out your square from the picture frame, from the back of the paper, because it's much easier to see, now we actually draw, I'm sorry. So now we're going to cut out the square from the scrap paper. This is a great project for high school students. If you have older kids or younger kids, it doesn't really matter, but this will be a really good project if you decide that you would want to put motivational, inspirational messages on the side of the bed in the bedroom or even in the living room where your kids can see. Okay, so now that we have the paper all cut out, we are now going to put the scrap paper into the picture frame. So you guys want to go ahead and put it down. And make sure it fits, because sometimes it can be kind of hard to fit in. Alright, good job. So it should look something like this. Once the picture frames are set up with the scrap paper in them, we can now decorate the outer frame of the picture frame. So this will be fun for if you have the younger ones, they can put hearts on them or cut out extra scrapbook paper to just put like hearts, circles, or anything that they want to decorate on the outside of the frame. So in this case, he has one of the scrap paper have a bike. So he's going to cut around the bike and glue it on to the side of the picture frame. So the next step is to glue your little pieces of scrap paper or the design onto the picture frame. Go ahead and glue it on there. Got yours glued. So it looks something like this. Good job. Great job, you guys. So now our frame is completely done. I have dry erase markers. Thank you. I have dry erase markers where you can now write your inspiration or motivational quote for yourself or personal message for yourself onto the picture frame. So our first frame is done, and our high schooler here, her quote was by Angela Davis, and it says, "I am no longer accepting the things I cannot change. I am changing the things I cannot accept," which is really cool. So another student said, "Small town, big dreams." He's a middle school student, which is pretty cool because he comes from basically a smaller town, but he feels like he moved here to Houston and have bigger dreams for himself.